So this exercise I'm going to show you is to work on some of our shoulder complex stability. So first you're going to start on hands and knees. You're going to really spread those fingers on the floor, and I want you to feel like you're really making some effort, putting some effort into spreading those fingers into the floor. If you're someone like me that hyperextends in the elbow, try to take the creases of your elbow where your elbow bends and rotate it so they face inward towards each other. So I'm not exploiting my hypermobility by hyperextending. I'm letting it stay unlocked by allowing the creases to look inward towards each other. Okay? Spread those fingers on the floor. From here, you're going to push your body away from the floor so we get those shoulder blades nice and snug up against your rib cage. The last thing to look at to make sure before we try the actual loading is make sure your head is not dropping. You really want to feel like you have your chin tucked in and you're nice and long through the back of that neck. From there, you will feel your core work with this, but you are going to take one hand off without letting anything change in this part of your upper back. So it's like you're not letting your shoulder drop or shoulder blade drop inward and your body's going forward. You're staying nice and snug with that shoulder blade against that rib cage. And you're just going to alternate hands. Really feel those fingers spread on the floor. Don't let any shifting happen through the shoulder blades in this area. You're keeping that shoulder blade right on your rib cage. Okay, from there, it starts the same. Those hands are right underneath your shoulders, or your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. I'm up, shoulder blade snug against my rib cage. I'm taking one hand off. I'm bringing it up with palm facing down, elbow bends. And then I'm reaching, it rotates thumb to the ceiling. And then it rotates palm down, it comes back. Check in with your head that your chin is tucked in. And then you reach and rotate up. And then it rotates palm down. Reach and rotate up. Rotates palm down. Now with this one, both sides are working. The one side is working because you have all the load on that arm and you're trying to keep that shoulder blade nice and snug on that rib cage so you're not overworking your upper trap or overworking your lat. But then this arm that is up, whichever one you have, you're working muscles to get that shoulder blade to work, to get that rotator cuff to work, all those muscles to work together in a very coordinated fashion.